Hello and welcome to Beyond Serenity. The journey of divine counterparts is by far the most confusing experience most divine feminines will ever go through in this lifetime. The indescribable and incomprehensible out-of-world connection with your divine masculine, the confusing 3D behaviors of his or her physical body, the strange yet undeniable signs and synchronicities, all combined with intense feelings of helplessness as you're plummeted into dark night of the soul and ego death, watching multiple aspects of your life crumble around you, are all key features of this incredibly painful yet incredibly beautiful journey. If you're on this path, you'll have likely quickly come to the realization that there's no denying there is something far bigger at play here than a typical soulmate relationship. For almost all divine feminines, there will be points on this journey where we're clouded with doubt and bewilderment, searching out explanations, researching the term twin flame, and trying to use our logical mind to bring some sort of understanding to the perplexing unfolding that we're finding ourselves immersed in. For some divine feminines, you're immediately drawn in and felt a strong resonance with something in the label of twin flame. For others, you may have found the term was repeatedly presented to you, and despite trying to ignore or brush it off, you were eventually pushed to give in and explore the concept of twin flames more deeply. What you'll likely have discovered is that the labels twin flames and soulmates tend to be thrown around in many different contexts. The terms themselves have become so overused that their true meaning has become subject to very different understandings. These varying interpretations have diluted the true essence of the journey into what in many cases has led to a great deal of toxicity and the perpetuation of unhealthy behaviors which can be attached to these labels. For some, this associated negativity has had the effect of temporarily tarnishing this beautiful and magical journey of divine counterparts. Yet we do reside in physical form and in this 3D world. And although labels and verbal explanations do have their downfalls, they also serve a purpose of helping to bring us together in our common experiences and helping us to gain an understanding of the confusing situations we are going through. Despite the downside that can come with identifying and getting caught up in the label of twin flames, this term does serve as a guidepost to connect divine feminines and grant us the opportunity to support one another and grow together. However, with the various meanings and interpretations of the twin flame label, to better characterize the experiences of this journey, I personally resonate more highly with identifying this connection as divine counterparts. As a divine feminine, if you've been on this path for a while, you'll be discovering this divine counterpart journey is very different than a typical soulmate connection. The experiences between soulmates and divine counterparts are distinct and serve in our growth in very different ways. A soulmate connection is much more largely based in the 3D, and it's one where the growth and support of one another occurs for the most part in the physical world. In the journey of divine counterparts, during the initial stages of 3D meeting, the physical interactions may at first have been interpreted and viewed as a soulmate connection. However, as we progress as divine feminines, we come to discover this is something completely different than a 3D soulmate relationship, and it is based much more largely in the etheric realms. At its core, this is a next level awakening journey, and through the catalyst of your divine masculine, you've been initiated onto a path of massive growth and transformation, leading you into a completely different version of yourself and allowing you to shift into a state of oneness and inner union. Unlike with a soulmate, In a divine counterparts dynamic, physical support and presence in the 3D during the peak of growth and transformation is simply not possible. The separation at this stage is the point. It is one of your biggest teachers, and it is here to allow you to gain full self-mastery and to harness the powers of your connections within the energetic realms. This is first and foremost a journey of self. An outer union simply cannot occur until inner union has been achieved. If you're focusing on when and how external union in the physical will occur, you're residing in a place of viewing this as a 3D soulmate connection. And on this journey, this will only serve to keep you looping in a state of pain. Outer union in 3D is absolutely possible. However, there is so much growth and transformation which needs to occur before this possibility can materialize. Despite the perceived physical disconnection with your divine masculine in the physical world, throughout the duration of this journey, you are always supported on an energetic level by your divine counterpart. As you begin to embody this inner standing, you will find yourself shifting into a state of calm inner peace, knowing that you are never alone, and that the purest form of unconditional love and support is always available to you at every moment. The divine counterparts connection is not better or worse than a 3D soulmate. It is simply different. Much like living on a forested mountaintop is very different, but inherently no better or worse than living by the open, sandy beaches of the sea. Soulmates and divine counterparts are simply distinct experiences and ways of living, each with its own unique, beautiful aspects and sets of challenges. 3D soulmate connections can be wonderful and have the potential to be immensely beautiful, full of love, joy, and fulfillment. The divine counterparts journey carries with it the opportunity to experience a magic, beauty, and unconditional love in a completely different realm than anything we have ever encountered in this lifetime. Yet within this journey, we are also brought to our knees, not just once, but over and over, as it does carry with it a depth of pain and a call for transformation beyond any other experience. This journey is not an easy or a comfortable process. Yet it is a deeply mystical and magical path, and it is the biggest gift you will ever receive. As you shift into a state of trust and surrender to the unfolding, it will profoundly change your life in the most beautiful of ways. Until next time, with unconditional love.